No, no problem.
Okay, great. Okay, welcome back to the 41st Ryder Cup. I'd like to welcome and thank European captain Darren Clarke for joining us. Darren, you brought the Ryder Cup to Minnesota yesterday. So may I ask what was on the docket for Team Europe last night? Was there a dinner together, or how was your first night together?
Yeah, we just had a very relaxed evening. We had everybody from Team Europe, and that being the physios, the backroom staff, the coaches. Everybody was in our team room last night for maybe 30, 45 minutes, and then we all had a little bit of a chat to everybody, a little conversation, and addressed everybody and welcomed them all here. And then everybody went their own ways. We had a very relaxed evening. Some of the guys were jet lagged, obviously the ones that come from overseas. They were a little bit tired and went off to bed. So a very quiet, relaxing evening.
Beautiful. Good way to start. So this morning you're starting out on the course for the first time. You had 4 matches going on. Perhaps you could talk about each one and maybe why you paired the 4 players together.
Yeah, well, if you take a look at it, there's 2 seasoned guys with 2 veterans in each of the 3 matches. There was no real particular reason for who went with who, because today was the guys were just hitting their own ball, just getting out to see the golf course. Some of them have played here before, some of them haven't. So it was just a case of letting them see the golf course and see their thoughts. And obviously we'll discuss it all later on and see what they think.
Beautiful. Okay, let's hit the floor and begin on the right with number 1, please.
Darren, the question I should have probably asked you yesterday instead. Is Paul O'Connell addressing the team tonight? And
yes, he is.
and if so, why? What's the thinking behind that?
Well, part of my whole thought process for this week is shoulder to shoulder, one team, one unit, and as you know, shoulder to shoulder with the rugby background that I had as well. It resonated with me, and it was something that I pursued through my captaincy. And there's no finer an example of shoulder to shoulder than Paul O'Connell, and he has legendary status both at home and in terms of leading the British Lions, who obviously always play away from home. So with us being away from home, he was my option and choice to come and play. So to come and address the team this evening, and I'm very excited to hear what he has to say and the way that he's going to put his thoughts across.
Darren, let's go straight back. Number 1, please.
Yeah, Darren, yesterday obviously didn't have a chance to talk about a lot of things that we normally talk about. Coming into after like today and last night, is this what you thought it would be like to be captain early on? Do you have any trepidations? Do you have any concerns? Or is this what you thought it'd be?
This is what I thought it would be, but better, Alex, to be honest. It's great to be in the position where I'm addressing maybe 80, 90 people in the room last night in our team room, and every one of them there, part of Team Europe, was very special. And, the whole build-up this past, just over a year and a half since I was, given the honour of being captain, everything has been geared towards this week. And now we're here to see all our artwork, to see everything that everybody has pulled together and worked on all come into together has been wonderful. So thus far, it's been much better than I thought it was going to be. So, I'm really enjoying it. I know that's easy to say at this stage of the week. It's very early in the week, but certainly I'm really excited and looking forward to the rest of the week.
Straight down, Bernie, number 1.
Back to Paul O'Connell. When did you first meet him, and what was his reaction, and where were you when you asked him to come and speak to the team?
Paul, I haven't actually met Paul yet. I've spoken to him, but I haven't actually met him yet. I've gone to many times to watch him playing for Ireland. But I'm going to meet him now in probably 15, 20 minutes. But we have spoken at great length about what my whole thought process was, about my thinking for the team. And a lot of my imagery is connected with shoulder to shoulder. So, and Paul is aware of that. He's seen that. So he's more than keen to get there and address the guys tonight. From everybody that I've spoken to who have heard Paul address teams, he is seriously inspirational. So, I feel very fortunate and privileged that he's there to join us.
Number 3 here, please.
Yes, that is you, James, yes.
What was the course set at what you expected to be? Has Davis tricked it up at all? Or?
No, not at all. It's exactly what I would have expected Davis to do. It's very fair. The course is playing very long. With that breeze out there this morning, with it being a cold breeze as well, the course is playing exceptionally long. The greens are fast, holding at the moment, and I think the course is set up for scoring. Is set up for entertainment, to make birdies and to have the whole excitement of the Ryder Cup being the way they should be.
Follow-up question on 3, please.
Have the Spanish and the Belgians in the team ever heard of Paul O'Connell?
Yes, they have, because they've been made aware of a few things. So I'm not that foolish, James, but thank you for asking.
4 on our left, please.
Darren, there's been a lot of attention given to the comments about Davis's comments about the strength of his team, Johnny Miller's comments about the supposed weakness of your team.
Yes.
Are you the kind of guy that uses that as a motivating factor? How will it feature?
I don't need to. The guys have all seen everything that's been said, but in terms of that, we have the Masters champion, we have the Open champion, we have the Olympic champion, and we have the FedEx champion. So you combine that with all the experience and with all the rest of the team and the way those guys have played, I don't really need to respond to that. I think I've got full confidence in our team.
I'll ask a question, Darren. As your groups are out on the course this morning, are you and your vice captains with them and really walking with them, or do you give them the space they need to prepare? What's your management style there?
No, everybody, all the vice captains are out there. They're walking around. They're watching to see how the guys are, how they're feeling, how comfortable they are. Obviously, if they need anything, whatever they need, should it be an extra club if the course is playing differently, if they need food, whatever they need. The vice captains are out there to attend to whatever needs they have, and obviously they're there watching. And again, for the vice captains, some of them haven't been here, haven't played here before, so they're seeing the golf course as well for the first time. So they're out there fulfilling a role as my vice captains, but also looking after the players as well.
Okay. We've got one right here, straight back, number 1, Alex.
Darren, according to most odds in Vegas and over in the UK as well, the Europeans are not favored to win this Ryder Cup. What do you do with that? Do you do anything with it with your team? Can it be something that can be beneficial down the road?
We're always the underdogs, Alex, aren't we? We're always not supposed to win, but they've been doing okay. So, the guys are all here and they're very excited and keen to play, Alex. The odds frequently are against Europe, so it's nothing different. So, I'm certainly not worried about it, and I'm just looking forward to the whole thing kicking off and starting on Friday morning.
Okay, a little bit straight back on the left, number 3.
Yes, if you were to win the 4th in a row, do you think the United States should add Mexico and Canada as possible?
Let's just see how this week works out first. But, I think there's been a lot made of the task force, and I said this before, I think it's wonderful what they've done to try and come up with a winning formula, and because it means they care so much about it. And, I think from the Ryder Cup's point of view, it's very, very important, and I think we're in for another closely fought match this week again. But certainly I can speak on behalf of the Europeans. They're keen, and we're doing whatever we can to obviously try and bring that trophy back home with us again.
Okay, that looks like that's it for this afternoon. Darren, thanks for your time, and we will see you tomorrow.
Thank you very much. Perfect. Very easy.
Absolutely. Take that with
Yes,
you.
I will. Thank you.